Hey everyone, how's it going? Cloud here, and today is a time for another challenge video. Now, what I've started doing is doing things a little bit differently with some of your feedback, and basically these videos up to now under the challenge series playlist have all been like the daily challenges that Runescape's kind of been assigning to me. So you get the general stuff like, you know, rampage, you get a skill one to complete. Basically, they're all good, but I've noticed recently that the same challenges have been popping up for me. So I think I've had like about 4 delve into Demonheim since the first one I done with my friends Max and Lissy. So I was thinking to myself, is there a way I can carry on the challenge series and not necessarily do the daily challenges? And then speaking to some of you, you all gave me the idea of perhaps you guys setting me my own sort of, you know, unique challenges. Well, I say unique, but a lot of other video makers have been known to do similar things to this. So basically what I've done, I spoke to a few of you about what could be my next challenge, and a lot of you suggested doing a certain number of kills at God Wars, and then I got quite a few suggestions saying, well, how about you try and do it for a bit of the series, you try and get like 100 total Graardor kills. So like in one episode you might get about 15, another episode you might get about 20. It's basically then showing you guys how many I can do in a row in my inventory, and you know, as well as seeing any rare drops I get throughout it. So to kind of start this challenge series off, that is what I'm going to be doing. So this video today is the first of my amount leading up to 100 total Graardor kills. Now, I haven't actually been to General Graardor for quite some time, and I was a bit worried at first because of the evolution of combat changing, as obviously I used to be able to solo him pretty well beforehand, so I was worried that it might have been a lot more difficult, and that, in fact, is actually a hell of a lot easier. As you'll probably see in the video, I do pretty much decimate the poor guy, and what makes it even more helpful is the multi-combat attacks you have now, like Whirlwind, Earthquake, because that actually allows you to hit all the other sergeants as well, so you're depleting their HP at the same time. So yeah, it's pretty good. So you'll see me rack up some kills on the video whilst listening to my commentary. So basically what I'm going to ask of you guys after today's video is obviously like, tell me what you think of the idea to start this series off. So 100 total Graardor kills. I'm hoping if I can roughly get at least between 20 to 30 in each episode, it'll be about 4 episodes worth in total then, and basically it'll show you like all my unique Graardor kills, any good drops I've got. I'm actually quite hoping to at least get one good sort of Bandos drop out of the 100 total Graardor kills by the end of the series, or it's going to be quite disappointing. I mean, I got the Ring of Wealth on, so hopefully that helps out a little bit. But what you guys can also do is suggest other challenges for me. Now, they don't necessarily have to be like combat related, so you know, I can imagine a lot of people saying, alright, you've done 100 Graardor kills, now we want you to do 100 Commander Ziliania kills, or oh, I can't remember what the other ones are called. Krills the Torov, any other like the god. Next kill's not going anywhere near that. I've done that with the insta-kill darts, that's about as best as it's getting. But you can give me other challenges to do, so I'm just trying to think. There's a lot of different skill orientated challenges, or it could be trying to receive a certain drop from Slayer monsters. So just throwing this one out here, Dust Devils, they have a very, very high low probability, I should say, of dropping the Dragon Chain body. So you guys could give me a challenge saying how many kills does it take you to get Dragon Chain body and things like that. So you know, it's open for you guys to put in your suggestions, and obviously I'm not going to have any other challenges unless you guys give me some ideas. So as I know a lot of you have been liking the challenge videos I've been doing, obviously if other daily challenges pop up that I feel like doing and recording, and obviously yeah, I can still do that. So but I know a lot of other video makers and some of my close friends have done that. So I'm trying to remember now, my good friend Third Age Film, he does sort of a lot of different challenges like that. While we're doing that, I'm just going to literally pop onto his channel, because he does various different things, you know, RS related, that's like total stuff. Now he's very into player versus player, and I never really was into PvP much. What can I say, before the evolution of combat, and obviously after it now it's going to be a lot more unique as it is, so I might try and start getting into player versus player a little bit more. So we'll see how we go from that. Yeah, like looking through what Third Age Films done, he done one which he called like Loot from 150 Places, whatever you want to call them. So, you know, all things like that. He just done a variety of different stuff. So that's hopefully the sort of thing I want to go around doing. Not like stealing his ideas or anything. It's just I've loved his series like that, and I think it'll be good for myself to do some things like that. So yeah, get your ideas going, and you can leave them in the comment section after the end of this video. So I'm kind of recording the commentary after I had filmed this, so it's a little bit off, so I practically know how I was doing, and I've sped up the footage as well just to kind of get a few more of the kills in each video. Otherwise it's going to be a very long video, like 20 minutes long, with very slow kills if it's at normal speed. So speeding up a bit does help. But like I was saying, speeding it up is going to make it even quicker than it actually was for me. I was very surprised how much damage I was doing on him, and you'll notice on my first like main trip here, I don't know if we've got to the end of this clip yet of my first trip, but I actually ended up using no prayer flasks at all, because it may look like I'm wearing dragon armor, but don't be misled. And I don't know if that clip will be shown today, but basically, while I was at Graardor, you know, you get a few people who hop onto the world and try and get a few kills, but I was still doing more damage output, so I was getting the drops. And this guy turned up, and he got so annoyed about me kept getting more damage at him, even though he's the one who crashed on my world. He started taking out on me, going, "Oh, you're wearing how can you be killing Graardor and dragon, you idiot? Your defense is going to be really low, blah blah blah." And I end up changing it because it's just a cosmetic outfit. I done the dragon keepsake box, so all my dragon outfit is actually being worn over other armor, so I'm actually wearing a mixture of Barrow's armor, which does help out quite a lot when fighting Graardor. And when I turned the cosmetic off, he could actually see that I was wearing like Verax and all that underneath, and he was getting like really wound up like it, like, "Oh, I don't care, you stupid noob, why would you want to be wearing dragon?" And it was like, it doesn't really matter what you're wearing. You guys know I've always liked the dragon look, and especially since they brought it the gold trimmed, and it's always been my kind of thing. So I'm quite glad that a lot of people would see it as another money-making method from Jagex. You know, it's there for that reason, but also, you know, it does help out a lot, and it just means that people who have always been used to their sort of thing can wear it wherever they want, obviously except for player versus player areas, and wear any other armor underneath it. So, you know, for instance, if I do a magic slayer assignment that's going to involve magic, I can still technically use my dragon armor. It's not going to look any different. And in dungeoneering, I still wear my dragon armor, so it's quite good. I just like that sort of uniqueness. And the other thing that always makes me laugh is not a lot of people have clicked yet about the dragon keepsake box. Is I've got my Slayer cape, obviously, as my cosmetic cape. You can have the other skill capes underneath while wearing that one and do their emotes. So you're wearing the Slayer cape, yet you're doing the attack emote or the defense emote, and I have people going, "How the hell are you doing the attack emote with a Slayer cape? Oh, you've hacked it, you've hacked it." So I know I bloody well haven't. I actually quite prefer that though, having my own sort of different emotes I can do for skill capes while wearing the Slayer one, because I've always found the Slayer one to be a little bit off compared to the rest of them, but you know, well, before the evolution of combat, it was still one of the hardest skills to train. I've noticed now how much easier it is. So you know, I was helping Tifa the other day doing some like cooperative Slayer, and the amount of Slayer monsters I was getting completed, it was just absolutely ridiculous. So but, you know, I'm still glad I was one of the few people who got the untrimmed Slayer cape while it lasted, and I've still got that footage, so it's always going to be there in the memory. So, but yeah, going back to it, as for Graardor, what I found with myself, and this is my kind of style of fighting, there's two main attacks, well, a few of them that always really help when fighting him, and I can't remember the names off the top of their heads. I think one of them is Assault, and basically it's the attacks where you make Graardor bleed over for a certain amount of time, depending on how high you hit him, and you have this like low level one which always does like 250s, but there's another one which requires about 50% momentum, and if you get a really good hit on it, say you hit like 700, it will do repeated 700s on him, so that's pretty handy. And there's also another one, again I'm trying to remember the name off the top of my head, honestly can't remember. It's I know the lower based one, the Fury one, which is the icon with the skull one, where you swing the sword around a good few times and hit them. That's pretty good, but it's a very low level skill one. Excuse me, I've got a ambulance going past my window. There we go. Yeah, it's a very low leveled attack, but there's another one which it's the icons of a giant hammer basically, and it does the exact same attack apart from it's got like this green shockwave to go with it, and that really hits high on monsters regarding their combat levels, so that's really handy for Graardor. And the best thing about it is, obviously, if you keep doing all the little low base attacks, so I've got quite a lot, obviously being max combat, I try and get as many little attacks in as I can to build the momentum bar up. As soon as that reaches 100%, if you've got him over 50% health, you can do Meteor Fall, or if not, I do Overpower, both of the ultimates. You'll probably see in this video, I hope some of them are shown up, I do like from 4,500 damage upwards to about 5k. That's quite a lot to dish out on him, and with the Saurodome and Godsword special attack sort of changes now, like you have a random chance of being healed in health and prayer while you're fighting. It's not actually like when you decide to. It's pretty good, so if you're really fortunate to have done that, as soon as you hit 5k, that boosts your prayer up and health big time. So yeah, that's really helpful, and I've quite enjoyed fighting Graardor throughout these different clips and that I've done. It was like not a challenge at all. It was a bit too easy, but you know, I'm not going to complain. It's just nice to have that sort of power over him now. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap the video up there because it's starting to exceed like past 10 minutes, and I've got 10 Graardor kills shown in this video. I'm hopefully going to be able to fit more in the next video and that, so obviously we're at 10% on the way there to 100 total Graardor kills. No ban loss drops so far, so you know, fingers crossed for all the other ones. You'll probably notice that the first trip I done, I kind of teleported straight out after one kill. I had two reasons for that. One, I obviously had the challenge to hand in. That was part of the original reason I went there. And secondly, I had someone at my front door, so I thought to myself, I'm not going to leave myself logged in to fight Graardor on his own, like no auto retaliate, because I'll come back and he'll be dead. So better safe than sorry, I guess. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video today, and I hope you are liking the idea of these new like customised challenge series. Make sure at the end of this video you give me any suggestions for any other challenges I can do, and obviously can think about it and try and come back to them. So obviously I don't want to have to do like the Graardor one each time for like the next 5 episodes. Oh, it's going to get a bit repetitive. I'd like to start off some other challenges as well, so kind of like you'll have, say I'll have like 4 different challenges on the go. There's going to be like a few episodes for each one depending on what I've done in them, so it's kind of giving you a bit of a variety instead of having all the Graardor ones in one go and then like maybe then all the Krivzator ones in one go, things like that. But yeah, that's all today. Thank you everyone for watching. Please make sure you like, favourite, comment and subscribe, and also share with your friends. Cheers everyone, goodbye.